Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrend TV. I'm UV Prajesh again, and in this video I would like to compare between the two new premium hatchbacks in the Indian market, the Tata Altroz and the brand new third generation Hyundai i20. Both these premium hatchbacks are at great demand and have raised the bar for premium hatchbacks in the Indian market. The Tata Altroz was introduced in January 2020 and was initially available in only 5 variants, namely the XE, XM, XT, XZ and the XZ optional. However, to keep up with competition, Tata Motors also has introduced a new XM Plus variant that slots right in between the XM and the XT mid-spec variants. The third generation Hyundai i20 on the other hand has been launched in November 2020 and is available in 4 trim levels, namely the Magna, Sports, Asta and the Asta optional. However, Hyundai India is also likely to launch a new entry-level Era variant for the new i20. First, let's talk about dimensions. The Hyundai i20 is both longer and wider than the Tata Altroz. However, the Tata Altroz is slightly taller than the i20. The fuel tank capacity of both the cars are identical at 37 litres, and both the cars offer 16-inch alloy wheels as standard on the top spec variants. Talking about exterior design, the Tata Altroz is based on the Impact Design 2.0 of Tata Motors, which gets clean lines and sharp edges, lending the car a sleek and sharp look. The Hyundai i20 on the other hand features Hyundai's new sensuous sportiness design language and gets a more prominent cascading grille, body skirting-like details, and a connected tail lamp-like design at the back. Talking about luggage space, both the premium hatchbacks do not get 60-40 split folding function for the rear seats even on the top spec variant. While the Hyundai i20 offers 311 litres of luggage capacity, the Tata Altroz offers a better 345-litre luggage space. Now let's talk about the variants and features. The Tata Altroz range starts from the entry-level XE variant, which gets 2 power windows, a flat-bottom steering wheel, a 10.16cm LCD instrument cluster MID, 90-degree wide-opening doors, multiple drive modes including the economy and city modes, manual central locking, and tilt-adjustable steering wheel. In order to compete with this XE variant of the Altroz, Hyundai will soon launch the Era variant of the new i20, which is also expected to receive similar amount of features. The next variant of the Tata Altroz is the XM. This XM variant directly rivals the Magna variant of the brand new third generation Hyundai i20. So the common features between the XM Altroz and the Magna variant of the i20 include all 4 power windows, electrically adjustable ORVMs, reverse parking sensors, a 2-in audio system with Bluetooth connectivity, and manual air conditioning. However, the i20 Magna variant still offers a few additional features such as projector fog lamps, LED DRLs, a tilt and telescopic adjustable steering wheel, front center armrest, rear AC vents, and remote central locking. While the Tata Altroz XE and XM variants offer 14-inch steel wheels as standard, the i20 Magna variant offers 15-inch steel wheels with full wheel covers. The Tata Altroz on the other hand offers a few additional features such as ISOFIX child seat mounts, multiple drive modes, and a rear parcel shelf. That said, the standard XM variant of the Tata Altroz offers only 2 speakers against to the 4 speakers available on the Magna Hyundai i20. But still, there is roughly 50,000 rupees of price difference between the Altroz XM and the i20 Magna variants. The third variant of the Tata Altroz's lineup is the XM Plus. In terms of pricing, this variant is also likely to be compared with the Magna variant of the i20. And in terms of features, this XM Plus variant adds a 7-inch floating touchscreen infotainment system with 4 speakers from Harman, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, steering mounted audio controls, remote central locking with follow me headlamp function, and 16-inch steel wheels with wheel covers. Next in line comes the XT variant of the Tata Altroz, which competes with the Sports variant of the brand new i20. Common features on both these variants include auto-folding ORVMs, 16-inch steel wheels, and a cooled glove box. However, the Hyundai i20 offers a few additional features such as a fully digital instrument cluster, a large 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with a reverse parking camera, projector fog lamps, tilt and telescopic adjustable steering wheel, automatic headlamps, a shark fin antenna, and rear AC vents. The Tata Altroz XT on the other hand offers a few additional features such as automatic climate control, engine idle start-stop, multiple drive modes, cruise control, a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, reverse parking camera with steering mounted audio controls, front fog lamps with LED DRLs, and ISOFIX child seat mounts. Despite being equipped neck and neck, the Tata Altroz XT is around Rs 60,000 cheaper than the sports variant of the new i20. The top spec variant of the Tata Altroz is known as the XZ, which is followed by the XZ optional, which additionally gets a black contrast roof. This XZ variant competes against the Asta variant of the new i20, And the common features between both these variants include front center armrest, rear AC vents, 16-inch alloy wheels, rear windshield wiper washer and defogger, interior ambient mode lighting, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel along with a leather-wrapped gear knob. The unique features of the Asta variant of the new i20 includes a massive 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Bluelink connectivity and 7 speakers from Bose including a subwoofer, LED projector headlamps, a shark fin antenna, projector fog lamps, wireless charging facility, and a tilt and telescopic adjustable steering wheel. The Tata Altroz XZ on the other hand offers automatic headlamps, automatic wipers, along with cruise control, a semi-digital instrument cluster, a rear center armrest, rear seat adjustable headrests, a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, voice assist and 6 speakers from Harman, and a rear fog lamp. Despite being similarly equipped, the Asta variant of the new Gen i20 is around Rs 1 lakh more expensive than the equivalent XZ Tata Altroz. However, this Asta variant is not available with the diesel engine. The diesel range of the new i20 offers only 3 variants, which include the Magna, Sports and the Asta Optional. The Hyundai i20 additionally offers an Asta Optional variant, which is the flagship variant. This Asta Optional variant offers electronic stability program with traction control, 6 airbags, cruise control, an air purifier, an electric sunroof, rear center armrest, and rear seat adjustable headrests, in addition to all the features available as standard on the Asta variant. The Tata Altroz on the other hand offers factory-fitted custom packs for all the variants, which include the Rhythm Pack for the XE and XM variants, the Style Pack for the XM variant, the Looks Pack for the XT variant, and the Urban Pack for the XZ top spec variant. The Rhythm Pack for the XE variant includes a factory-fit Harman audio system with 4 speakers, a remote flip key and dual-tone horn. Whereas the same Rhythm Pack for the XM variant includes a 7-inch touchscreen system with 4 speakers and 2 tweeters, steering motor audio controls, reverse parking camera, remote flip key and dual-tone horn. The Style Pack for the XM variant includes 16-inch stylized steel wheels, a black contrast roof, body-colored ORVMs, front and rear fog lamps along with LED DRLs. The Looks Pack for the XT variant adds 16-inch stylized wheels, a black contrast roof, body-colored ORVMs, rear fog lamp, leather-wrapped steering wheel and gear lever, metal finish inner door handles, height adjustable driver seat, rear armrest with rear seat headrests. Talking about safety features, the common safety equipment on all the variants of the i20 and the Altroz include dual airbags, ABS, pre-tensioner equipped seatbelts, engine immobilizer, central locking, and reverse parking sensors. However, while the ISOFIX child seat mounts is available as standard across all the variants of the Tata Altroz, the i20 offers ISOFIX mounts only on the topmost Asta Optional variant. Along with that, the Tata Altroz also offers corner stability control as standard across all variants. On the other hand, the Hyundai i20 is available with 6 airbags, electronic stability program, traction control and hill hold on the topmost Asta Optional variant, whereas the Tata Altroz does not offer additional airbags or ESP traction control even on the topmost variant. That said, the Tata Altroz has scored a full 5-star rating at the global NCAP crash tests, whereas the new generation Hyundai i20 is yet to be tested. When it comes to powertrains, the Hyundai i20 offers 3 different engine options, while the Tata Altroz offers only 2. The first engine option of the new generation Hyundai i20 is the 1.2-litre 4-cylinder Kappa petrol engine, which produces 83 PS of maximum power and competes against the Revotron 1.2-litre 3-cylinder petrol engine of the Tata Altroz, which produces 86 PS of maximum power. However, the Sports and Asta variants of the 1.2-litre petrol engine equipped i20 also get the option of a CVT automatic transmission, whereas the Tata Altroz gets only a 5-speed manual transmission. The Hyundai i20 is also available with a 1-litre 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, which produces around 120 PS of maximum power and is available with a clutchless 6-speed IMT gearbox on the Sports and Asta variants and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox on the Asta and the Asta Optional variants. Tata Motors will soon be launching the turbo petrol range of the Tata Altroz, which will directly compete against the turbo petrol range of the i20. In terms of diesel engines, both the Hyundai i20 and the Tata Altroz get 1.5-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engines. However, while the Tata Altroz diesel produces 90 PS of maximum power through a 5-speed manual transmission, the i20 diesel produces 100 PS of maximum power through a 6-speed manual transmission. Finally, talking about pricing, the 1.2-litre petrol manual range of the new i20 starts from Rs 6.79 lakh ex-showroom and goes all the way up to Rs 9.19 lakh ex-showroom. The Tata Altroz manual petrol range on the other hand starts from Rs 5.44 lakh ex-showroom and goes up to Rs 7.75 lakh ex-showroom. The CVT automatic range of the new i20 starts from Rs 8.59 lakh ex-showroom and goes up to Rs 9.69 lakh ex-showroom. The diesel range of the new i20 starts from Rs 8.19 lakh ex-showroom and goes all the way up to Rs 10.59 lakh ex-showroom. Whereas the diesel range for the Tata Altroz starts from Rs 6.99 lakh ex-showroom and goes up to Rs 8.95 lakh ex-showroom. So that was a detailed comparison between the Tata Altroz and the new third generation Hyundai i20. While the new i20 is more feature loaded on the higher variants, the Tata Altroz is significantly lower in terms of price and is a more proven car in terms of safety. So if you are in the market for a feature loaded premium hatchback with 6 airbags, ESP, traction control and hill hold, the new generation Hyundai i20 is likely to be your choice. However, if you are on the lookout for a safe, tough and a value for money premium hatchback, then the Tata Altroz should be your pick. So do let me know in the comment section below which car would you pick, and do mention the reason as well. So meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.